Hello everybody, it's CraftyRia. Welcome to Monday Night Live. Let me see if I can work my phone and pull up my live stream so I can read the chat. All right. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. I know it's really hard for me to talk and do my phone at the same time. There we go. I found it. Yay. And I need to change it from top chat to live chat. Okay. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Here in Ohio, it is rainy and gloomy, and it's kind of like yellow outside. It looks like, you know, after a summer thunderstorm, how the sky looks kind of yellow. We did have thunderstorms early this morning. Well, early for me, like 9 o'clock, 8 or 9. I'm not a morning person. That's early for me. Thunderstorms then, and then it's been kind of raining today. And I think we might have thunderstorms overnight. Jonah does not like thunderstorms. He came and hid under my desk for a while. Let me check the chat and catch up on the chat and say my hellos. We have Angela, welcome in. Christine, one of my wonderful moderators. Thank you for being here, Christine. And Lynn, welcome in. Jean, Destalou. Maria CraftyRia Johnson, welcome in. Deborah, Susan, Carla, Barb, Denise, Francis, welcome on in. And I like your last name, Denise, Cuts. Is that a real last name or is it a crafty last name? And Sharon, if I didn't already say welcome in, I'm glad that you all are here. Yeah, our weather in Ohio, I think, is pretty similar to Pennsylvania. It almost always is kind of, we're not that far, kind of similar. Oh, I know those poor animals, they don't like storms and fireworks, things like that. Jonah does not like very many of those things. Now, my other dog that we used to have, Oscar, oh, he was my big lug. I loved that dog so much. He was a German Shepherd mix. He was petrified of thunderstorms. And one time we took him outside around the 4th of July. Here in America, of course, we have the fireworks at our Independence Day, 4th of July. And it was right around them. And as soon as we took him out, of course, it was dusk out. It was almost dark. Someone set off some fire, you know, the firecrackers, the ones that are super loud. Well, of course, he hightailed it back into the house. And for years, he would not go outside past dusk. If it was dusk or dark, there was no way he was going outside for any reason. And then we found out he had an x-ray at the vet. And the vet tech asked us, so when was he shot with buckshot? And we're like, what? And all in his skin, you know, we couldn't see or feel them. They were embedded in. There was buckshot. So we had gotten him as a rescue. He was, I think, 3 years old or 5 years old when we got him. So I don't know what happened to him before he got to us. I know he was at the shelter at least twice, and we know the person who adopted him right before us because she's the one who gave him to us. But he had a history. Anyway, so he was allowed to be afraid of thunderstorms. And I think Jonah learned it from Oscar because Jonah was not afraid of thunderstorms at first. But a few years into it, he became afraid. And I think he learned the behavior. That's just my guess. Welcome in, Agnes. All right. Well, enough yakking, I guess. Time to get on with some crafting. Okay, Denise, that is the real last name. That would be a good, like, you could have a die cut channel, Denise, and do Denise Cuts. And do a whole YouTube channel about die cutting or fussy cutting or whatever. Fabric cutting, making clothes. You've got the name. It's right there. All right. I have a bunch of mail to open. I have some things that I ordered. I got my Echo Park order. It came today. My husband went out and got it. UPS brought it, and he says, look, you have content for tonight. And we went to the post office yesterday, and I picked up some stuff. So let me start with a small order that I ordered from Joanns. This little Joann. And I'm not sure if I am an affiliate for them. I have to look on my affiliate page. I'm an affiliate for so many things. These are I've been talking about these a lot. Fiskars scissors. They are, what do I want to say? Teflon. And they're supposed to be non-stick. I've already, of course, taken them out of the package, and I have used them because I was cutting something sticky. So, so far, so good. We'll see how they work. They're pretty sharp. I thought they were bigger than these. Although this same size, it was about half the price at Joann's, even with shipping, and they had $1.99 shipping plus I think a $2 service fee. So even for $3.99 shipping, they were still way cheaper than Amazon had them. So I went ahead and got them. And of course, since I was already paying this shipping cost, I decided I'd get a couple more things because, you know, a girl needs some stuff. And by the way, the sequel to last Monday night, I found my Cutter Bee scissors. They were in my scissor container here, but they had fallen down sideways down in there, and you can see they're mostly black there. So I didn't notice them when I looked. I've never had that happen before, but I must have accidentally got him in the one behind. So anyway, I have my Cutter Bee scissors. And then I have these new ones. These are mostly going to be for sticky things. Sticky stuff. And then, of course, oh, let me show you the other boring thing. I got some Cricut blades for my 12-inch cutter. It has little thingies on the bottom where you can store these. So I needed a couple because I'm on my last one. I always try to find stuff I need if I have to pay shipping, and it would be the same price regardless. And of course, I could not resist bling. I have gotten these same blings before, but I love how iridescent they are. They're not on a strand. They are all single pieces, but I love the colors in them. And I know that the camera does not do them justice. They are so beautiful in person. And then I decided to grab these. These are also single, but sometimes I like to just have a sticky one that is, you know, some particular color. So I went ahead and got those as well. Since, you know, I was already ordering, thought, what the heck, why not? That's my excuse. Okay, we can get rid of that. I know, I found my Cutter Bees. Let me grab a quick drink. I don't know if I showed you this or not. It's hard to see. I put my CraftyRia holographic sticker on my stainless steel cup. It has been on there for several weeks. I've washed it. I washed it in hot water, and it is fine. I don't put this in the dishwasher because it's like, I don't know, I'm afraid it's going to be ruined in the dishwasher. The cup itself, I never put it in the dishwasher. But I know someone that has the same sticker on their water bottle, and it's been through the dishwasher, and it has lasted. So there we go. And I put one of my other ones on a water bottle that fits in my purse. So now I have CraftyRia cup and a CraftyRia water bottle. I love it. Welcome in, Rose. It's good to see you. All right. And then let's see. I'll open this. This was in my post office box. We all know it's from Amazon because of the smile. This is one of the wishes from Crafty Girl Swap Hangout, or The Hangout. As you know, I do a lot of swapping and wishing on there. This was on my Amazon wish list. It is needlepoint, what am I trying to say? Embroidery floss. There we go. I can't think of what I'm saying. I have a project for these, and it's not what you think. It's not needlepoint at all. I'm not very good at needlepoint, but I have a project. I'll be doing a separate video. I won't be doing it on a live because I kind of have to work it out and figure out how to do it. But I have an idea for these. I have to play around with them. So that has to be done off camera. And that was from Miranda. Thank you, Miranda. If you're watching, I do appreciate that. And there will be an upcoming video at some point with that. All right. Oh, we have a new subscriber, Crystal Goki. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you if you are watching. So now, do I do the rest of my mail or do I do my Echo Park? What do you want first? Happy Mail or Echo Park? I have Happy Mail from viewers, so maybe let me do Echo Park, and that way it'll give the viewers time to come on in case they're not here, because I like you to be here when I open your mail. Or I would imagine you'd want to be here when I open your mail. Okay, I ordered from their warehouse sale, and it was the one where you can pick what you want. So they had, if you buy so many of one type of thing, it is cheaper. And I think the 6x6 pads were $2.50 if you bought 4 of them. I think they were 4 for $10. I think, I'm not exactly sure. It's whatever price they always do when they have that sale. You want Echo Park? Yes. I love, as I said before, I'm an affiliate for quite a few sites. Every chance I can, I sign up for it because, why not? Every penny counts and helps to support my habit. I spend it all on Echo Park. I spend more than it on Echo Park. But anyway, Echo Park should have me as an affiliate. I mean, all the time, right? But no, they don't have, at least not that I know of. I've sent emails to them several times to see if I could be an affiliate, and I've never heard back. So anyway, we have some Christmas and some fall. Let's see, we have this one here, Farm to Table by Stephen Duncan by Cartabella. And I'm not going to open these little 6x6 pads because they fall apart when I do. Maybe I could do a small flip through. But I have the hardest time getting them to not fall apart. So let's see. I won't open it all the way. Oh, I like those. Oh, the hens and the roosters. Yes, this is fun. It's good if you live on a farm. I'll have to do something with these. I'm not sure what. But these are pretty cool. And we're back to the beginning. Farm to Table. Very cool. And this is a fall pad. And I know for some of you, it is fall. Here in the U.S., it is spring. But some of you in the Southern Hemisphere, well, I guess all of you in the Southern Hemisphere, it would be fall. So I will do a flip through of this. Try not to tear it apart. Just a quickie. Very cool. I do like their papers there. So we have that one. And then we have Happy Christmas. I won't do a flip through of all of these, but there we go. Christmas. And then this one I am super excited about. Christmas Salutations. I have the big one too. There, I gave away what I'm going to open later. I want to see what's on here because, you know, I always need the words, you know, sentiments for cards, and I thought this would be great for recycling Christmas cards. I could either do them on the front or on the inside. Oh, I think some of these are going to be great. And I got the 6x6 pad because I thought it was small enough for cards. I think they're really cool. And of course the opposite side has patterned paper. And then we're back to the beginning. So that pad I think will come in handy. Okay. Then let me put that aside. And then I ordered some of their big sticker sheets. I think they were like $1.50, something like that. And I don't remember what ones I ordered. So we do have the fall. Most of the time I cut these apart if I'm using the paper pad, and I share them in my Patreon packages, which, by the way, if you are one of my Patreons, your package, everything went out in today's mail, packages and cards. Oh boy, Christine, stay safe in your storm. And this here, because I love to cruise. We do a lot of cruising, and I do have a travel journal, and I thought maybe I can use some of these in the travel journal. This here, because I don't have a lot of patriotic stuff, so I thought that would be good. I don't have a lot of that. I wish they had a patriotic paper pack on sale. I would have gotten it, but they didn't. If they ever have one, I will grab it, because I don't do a lot of patriotic cards, but it's nice to have for when I want it for something. And then also maybe even for Patreon. A lot of the times I will take one of their collection kits and divvy it up. And here is again the Christmas Salutations. And these collection packs were a certain price if you bought a certain number of them. And they had free shipping on $50. So of course, you know, I had to spend the $50. So I want to see what the big pad looks like. And these would be more for, you know, a centerpiece of the card, you know. And there's 2 of each. And there's the back. Or even for the inside of a card. This is a better size where I can recycle a Christmas card and then maybe put one of these on it. I do like that flower. Oh no, though. I love the back. But I think in this set, I think I'm going to stick with the fronts because I really wanted the words. And there's only one of these. Oh no, it's the same back, but it's a different... Oh no, there's 2. Oh, never mind. I turned it over wrong. This back I love. But see, I'm going to use the words. I like that other back better than this one. I think I'm going to love the back of this one. Yes. It's very like folk art, whimsical. I don't know. But And that there's a big tag there. Yeah, these will be fun to use, and I think they would definitely come in handy. And then, of course, the stickers on the back, which would definitely come in handy. Like, these words would be great as a sentiment on a card. I'm with you, Destaloo. I can never pick sides. It's so hard for me. I love double-sided paper, but I sometimes feel like I'm wasting the back. That is an awesome, fun pack. I love it. And then we have this. You see a theme here? I bought all the Christmas ones I didn't already have. At least I don't think I have them. If I have them, they never made it to my spreadsheet. There's the stickers. Love it. I get upset if the back has something super pretty. I love these Santas on the wood. That's really cool. See, I don't really like the back of that one as much, so that's fine. And then we have all these cut-aparts, and then that back's okay, but I would probably use the cut-aparts. Love this. I like it better than the back, so that's good. And some of these that have a more of a plain back, it would be good for a double-sided project where you would need to show both sides. I love him. The Santa. Oh, and there's the back. I love the stockings on the wood. Better than the back. See, this pack is easy. Okay. Oh, I love that. I like that too. I love the trees. And the wood is okay. I have other paper that has wood, so I would probably stick with the trees. Love these cut-aparts, and I love the back. Oh, I love that. And the back's okay. Of course, love the cut-aparts. Much better than the back. And then that might be my least favorite, but it would be a good accent piece. So this is a fun pack. I'm a sucker for their Christmas packs. I want every single one. I have a spreadsheet on Google Docs. I'm ashamed to say I have to keep a spreadsheet so I know what I have. And most of these are in a box in my closet because I don't have room in my craft room. It's really bad. Yeah, the cut-apart should be on a single-sided paper. Home for Christmas. Here's the back. This looks to be kind of like a traditional Christmas with the poinsettias. I do like that letters to Santa. And I like the sleigh. And of course the red truck. So this is Home for Christmas. And I like when they don't put stuff on the back of that, because that it makes me feel like I can't cut it apart. Oh, this must be Cartabella, yes. I could tell just by feeling them. Cartabella is a little different. It's, of course, by Echo Park, but their papers have a beautiful texture to them. Love that. They tend to be a little upscale. Love these. What are these called? Bottle brush trees. There's the back. Then we have all these beautiful cut aparts. This one here, I could cut them apart or leave it together. And the stripes. And then we have more of those little wood, looks like wood signs. I like the back. Okay, it's showing up on camera. It's snowflakes. That one is really pretty. Those are pretty. They look like pictures hanging on a wall. Here, that's pretty as well, and more traditional trees. And of course, you know, it's got a great background. They should just put a plaid or a dot or something on the back. And these letters to Santa, I do like that. See, now that's okay on the back. And then the cut aparts with the plaid. See, okay, they listened to me. And the stockings with some dots. So these are kind of cool. It's a very pretty stack. These, the Cartabella papers are thicker too. They're really nice. But if you're going to do something that requires a lot of folding, I would stick with regular Echo Park because I think Cartabella is very stiff compared to Echo Park. They would make a good card base. They're strong enough. But if you're going to do something like a star or something where you have to do a lot of folding, it would be a little hard. I have a couple more. I have 3 more. Hello Christmas. And I thought I had this one before, but it wasn't on my spreadsheet. It has similar papers to other packs that I've had in the past. So let's see what we have. Hello Christmas. And this is Cartabella as well. See, no, this doesn't look familiar. I love that. That is gorgeous. All those things. And then we have the buffalo check. And then all of these different shapes of cut aparts and a recipe card. Very cool. Love that little guy. Oh, that's a neat back. It's a little psychedelic. Different than anything I have. And those aren't really poinsettias, but they kind of look like it. I think they're supposed to be poinsettias. And then holly and berry on the back. And snowflakes and trees. And I like this paper with the cars and trucks. And then all of these little tags. And see, I had a piece, this is what made me think I have it. I have something very similar to this in another pack. Unless it's this pack and I just have dementia and don't remember. But like, I love that. That's gorgeous. Love those trees and the fun candy canes. It says Merry Christmas and Happy Always. Season's greetings. Sending holiday cheer. Ho, ho, ho. Joy to the world. So it's got all kinds of Christmas sayings. And we have a buffalo check and candy. And I love these houses. I think I might have this. I'm not sure. You guys, if you remember me having this, let me know. And those are like hand-painted poinsettias and holly and dots. Very cool. I like this pack a lot. I want to say I have it, but it must be something else. I wonder if those wreaths were in a spring pack. In a farmer's, I bet they were. And not in a Christmas pack. Of course, they wouldn't say joy and Merry Christmas. They say other things. I think it was like a farmer's market pack. You're right, there is a lot of good things to cut apart in Cartabella. And this one, I think I have this in a 6x6, but I didn't have it in the 12x12. I don't usually get things related to cooking and stuff like that, but since it's Christmas, I thought I should get it. This is a gingerbread Christmas. I do love gingerbread houses, and this is regular Echo Park. It feels so smooth. And all the cut aparts, I like that. It's really a cute set. Gumdrops on the back. Santa in his sleigh with some hot chocolate. And the back just has like a swirl. It's hard to see on camera. And we have black snowflakes and red candy cane. That would look really cool in something that you would have folded. Those go together really well. And we have a bunch of tags to cut out. Very cool. Nice. This is a nice set. Christmas trees with gingerbread men and women on them. A page full of cool words and some holly. See, that would be hard to decide what side to use. Gingerbread men. And the back just has some dots or sprinkles. And candy with ribbon candy. I love ribbon candy. The super thin ribbon candy. Oh, man, I love that. And snowflakes. And we have some cool cut-aparts. And stockings. Fun. Although, see, they put a really great print on the back. They need to just put a plaid or a stripe. I'm telling you. Echo Park, you're making me mad. This I love. And see, that's okay to have on the back. It's not that it's a bad print, but I probably wouldn't use it as much as the front. And there, that one has a plaid. That's okay. And then we have all these really neat cut-aparts. And the back is going to be cool. Yep, cookies. See, they need to listen to me. Don't you agree? Just the back should have dots, stripes, swirls, and plaids. It should not have pictures of something like Christmas trees or snowflakes. I'm checking the chat. I love the taste of ribbon candy, Angela. In my mouth. Love the taste. I don't think I've ever watched Hercules Candy, but I've heard of Hercules Candy. Another YouTuber mentioned it. I can't remember where I heard of it. I think I've heard of it. Was it May that talked about it? Somebody talked about Hercules Candy, I think. I have watched some really cool candy YouTube channels, and oh my gosh, there's one where it's Asian candy, like Japanese candy or Chinese candy, I'm not sure, and they stretch it and they make these gorgeous, they stick it all together and they make these gorgeous pictures in the candy, and then they roll it out and it ends up being tiny like this, but it starts out like this. Oh, it's amazing what they do. I cannot stop watching. Once I watch it, I'm like mesmerized at this candy. And then of course I want the candy. All right, I got the stickers and the paper pack for Christmas cheer. These are the chipboard phrases, and I got them because they're phrases and they'd be good on Christmas cards. I always look at the chipboard stickers to see if they would be good on Christmas cards. So I did get those. I think those are like $2 or $2.50. And then this pack. I'm going to have to check out the Hercules Candy. The problem is I watch that stuff and then I want the candy. Then I have to order the candy. You see where this is going. I watch Echo Park. No, really, I don't. I just go to the website and I have to order it. Okay, so here we go. This is Cartabella. Yep, it is. I could tell just by touching it. And I love that Santa. He is adorable in the recipe card. I love this pack. I think this might be my favorite. And the back, it's kind of a whimsical looking wood. I like it. But of course, I'd probably just use the other side. And these Santas are so much fun. I love those Santas. And they have a good back, which is the snowflakes. I love this. So this is almost like a retro looking traditional. Love that. Love that. Santa and his hot cocoa. Oh, does he have hot cocoa on these? No, not on this one. It's the same Santa though. Love it. Christmas magic. Yes, this reminds me of retro 70s maybe. Love it. And see, that's okay. They put this kind of a plaid on the back, although I kind of like that one. Love this. December 25th, Christmas cheer, all of these wonderful things. Love that. And a green plaid on the back. That's okay. Good job so far, Cartabella. And beautiful gingerbread houses, which I love, love, love. And a plaid on the back. Kudos to you. You got this. This is going to be the best pack ever. Love these cut aparts. That one, it's my favorite right there. Santa Claus is coming to town. And a stripe on the back, which looks like candy, ribbon candy stripe. And that is really cool. I love those snowflakes. Very cool. And kind of a dotted pattern on the back. And these look like little, you could use some of them as little tags. Cut them apart, put them on cards for all of the sentiments. If you just need a little word, this paper is going to be good. But the back is awesome too. You know though, this is just the peppermint stripe. If you were to cut some out and you had some scraps, the scraps would be good. Even in this, in this pattern, a small piece would be good. I think that would work. Love these. That is really cool. And then that checkerboard. And it is, I don't think the lines are straight. There was another paper like this in one of the pads. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, season's greetings. Great background paper, but that's also a good side. This would be one of those that would be good on a double-sided project. It would be really good together. Love that. And then these little tags. Very cute to put on a card if you just need a little bit of a sentiment. And the back's okay. Again, if you have these little pieces left over for, when you cut them out, or you have one that you're not going to use, it would be good enough to use the back as a scrap. Does that even make sense what I'm trying to say? I think you understand what I'm trying to say. And then we have these wreaths. And a red plaid. I really like the red plaid. Probably better than the wreaths. So there we go. That is all of my Echo Park haul. I love me some Echo Park. If you're watching Echo Park, please consider making me an affiliate of some sort. I think I can do wholesale. But of course, then I would have to buy a bunch of it and resell it. And that's just, I don't do that. At least not now. Maybe someday in the future. I don't know. But right now, I am not a store. I am just a crafter. So anyway, I got all of these pads. I think they ended up being like $6.25 each or something like that, which is not bad for all you get in that pack. And considering regular price when they are out new is like $15. So that is a good deal, I think. I think they're worth $15, but even more so worth the $6.50 or something like that. $6.25. Okay, let me grab a sip of my drink and get on to more mail. Angela, if you find the Australia one, please post it in the Facebook group. Or also the Hercules one, so I don't forget to look at it. Okay, I have mail from 2 viewers and then 2 swaps. So this one is from Jennifer, and she sent, I like that sticker too. She sent this beautiful card, and it is embossed, as you can see, and it has the beautiful centerpiece on it. It's very pretty. It says, "Dear Maria, I want to wish you and your husband an enjoyable Easter. Thank you for the beautiful St. Patrick's Day card. I watched you make it on one of your Monday Night Live shows." And that has a beautiful lily on the inside. So cool. And inside of this card, she sent some goodies. We have some bicycles. In June, I'm part of the Great Ohio Bicycle Adventure. This year, I am I don't know what my title is, emergency coordinator. I don't know. I'm in charge of the hospitals and, well, not in charge of hospitals, but if someone has to go to the hospital, I'm involved. And with the 911 centers and all of that kind of stuff. So we have keeping everybody safe, and we have peacocks, which I love. And then there's the back. This reminds me of, it's on the tip of my tongue, the paper company. Oh, I can't think of it now off the top of my head. Oh my gosh, it's going to drive me crazy. 7 Gypsies, maybe? Is that what I'm thinking of? And we have the old time bicycles with that on the back. I think I'm thinking of 7 Gypsies. I have a thing of it. And it, not this same paper, but that from that company. It's really cool. I do love the peacocks. This is what reminds me of it. Let me know if you guys think of the company, if I'm right with 7 Gypsies. I'd have to pull out that paper pack and see. I can imagine it. And then there is this paper, and this looks like it was cut from a bag or an envelope or something. As you can see, it's kind of folded over, but it is really cool. All these old vintage looking ads, newspaper or magazine, really cool. And look at those. Now, I don't know if that was from an envelope. I don't know if you can tell on, it is kind of like a foil paper. I don't know what this is from, but I love it. If you're watching, Jennifer, please let me know what this is from. It's kind of like got a gold metallic. The back's not metallic, but it's definitely metallic in there. It is gorgeous. Welcome in, Connie. You are just in time. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate all of the goodies that you sent. Love it. And Connie is just in time because I have this package that it was actually going to be opened next. And here Connie is. See, good thing I did Echo Park first. All right. So here we have the note. She says, thank you, Maria. I received the package with the enclosed Christmas cards. The ones that Shay sent. I'm embarrassed to say it took me forever to get those mailed out. I thought I sent them and they were under something in my messy craft room, and then I found them and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have got to get these out to poor Connie. But she got them, so all is good. It was back a few months ago. She won a one of my little giveaways. She says, I look forward to repurposing them. Enclosed is one of my cards for you to keep or pass on to someone. I left it blank so it could be resentimized, if that is a word. It is now, resentimized. I like it. Look forward to watching you on Monday nights on YouTube. Thanks again. Regards, Connie. Happy Easter. Also a blank Easter card for you to pass on. I'll show you the Easter card first. It is adorable, and I'm going to do this fold at some point. I'll do a video using this fold, but look at that. You know, this is a good fold for double-sided paper. That would be great. And I think this is what? This is 11 by 4 1/4. So it would fit in a regular envelope as well. I love it. That came out great. And like I said, I'm going to use that fold. It's really cool. I'll have to take the measurements off of that. And there is this card. This says, may your days blossom with joy and happiness. And then she put her sticker on the back. And it gets mailed like this, and I'm going to have to figure out how to make this one too. And look at this. It opens up, and you have this gorgeous bouquet of flowers. I love it. And that would be great for leftover flower stickers and stuff. Oh, yeah. I think we can do something with this. So these are ones that I would probably do on a regular video so I can edit out all of my mistakes, because I'm going to have to do measurements and figure them out. Sticky. Okay. Sticky. All right. And in here, there's a bunch of little letters that are cut out. They look like they have like stitching on them almost. I'll see if I can get one to show up. They have little, I don't know if the camera will focus, little holes as if they were stitched on a sewing machine. That's what that reminds me of anyway. And then we have some really cool, I'm going to try to put all the letters in there. There we go. And some flowers. Stamped flowers and some stamped leaves and some butterflies, and we have some flower die cuts. Oh, look, and more of these for another Easter card. Very cool. I could copycat her card. I bet it's the same things. It is. Pretty much the same. And then we have these jars with butterflies in them. That's really cute. And I think these are probably more leaves. Yep, stems for flowers. All right, let me put these. I'm going to keep all these letters in there so I don't lose any of those. That's really cool. I'll have to play around with these and make a I'll do a show where I make a copycat card. It would probably be after Easter though. At this point. Those are cool. All right. I'm going to try to, I'm going to put those in there. You guys stay in there and don't run away. So these ideas are going to come out in upcoming videos, pretty sure. This one, yes, both of them. I love them. And then this will be displayed on my desk. It's going nowhere. It will stay on my desk. I have a place by my work desk where I have another card similar to that. It's bigger, but it was store-bought. And my husband got it for me, I think for our anniversary or something. And it sits there, and I think that one would look really cute right next to it. Let me get another sip of my drink, and I have 2 more things to open. Oh, okay, Stampin' Up. I bet it does. It reminds me of Stampin' Up, actually. And then I have this big package. Every time I see these packages come in the mail like this, I know they're from Dawn. Dawn always recycles Amazon packaging. And you know me, I love recycled stuff. I'd always try to use something one more time before I throw it away. Okay, and there is this card. And it says, Maria, enclosed are a few items from your April wishes list from the Hangout. That's the Crafty Girl Swap Hangout. I hope you can use them and that you are doing well. I like those stickers. That's really neat on that card. And I always wish for glittery things, and I think this time I wished for specialty paper. So we have this big flower that is glittery on the tips. And some bling. I just used some of this similar to this last week or the week before, recently anyway, and I always like to have that in my stash. And more bling. And this big thick paper. I think this is Sizzix paper. They had a pack of it you could buy from their website to use with their dies. It looks like it to me. And here is just a piece of thick, almost like a homemade paper. And this one, the camera is not picking up the stuff really well. This would be good for Christmas stuff. It's a very patterned or a very textured red and white paper. And then we have mulberry paper and some purple glitter paper. I'm trying to get the camera to pick it up. It's hard. And some more like a handmade type paper. And then this very glittery, not glittery, metallic. I'm going to put that under there so nobody sees my reflection. Metallic paper, corrugated paper. Very cool. I love specialty papers. Let me put them back in this big bag. Easter Friends from Stampin' Up. Okay, thank you. Those are cool. And then we have this other package from Dawn. This is a rack, a random act of kindness. And there's a million things in here. I might use some of it tonight. We'll see how it goes. Okay, I think there's a note in here somewhere. There is. And this says, hello, my dear Maria. It's just a little rack for you. Hope it's useful for your card making. Love you, Dawn. And it is useful. I like these types of things. This is very cool. We have these silver hats and boots buttons, and it looks like there's some like blue stars. What do I want to say? Like turquoise, faux turquoise. These are some glittery photo corners. These are Heidi Swap grass chipboard circles. Those would be good, maybe with little flowers on them or something as an embellishment. And then we have this, I think it, that says friend. I think it's supposed to be in the center there. But you know, I saw a video where they are using wax melts and doing them in a frame like this. I might play around with that instead of putting friend in there. That would be in a separate video, of course. It involves fire. And of course, you know, I can't do that on live in case I set myself on fire. Nobody wants to watch that. If it happens on a regular video, you know, I just cut it out. Vellum quotes stack, and I won't go through the whole thing, but they're just little pieces of vellum that have different sentiments. A lot of these are family, I guess. Home and family, there we go. Man has will, but woman has her way. Yes. These are neat for the inside of cards too. So there's just a whole bunch of those. And then on the subject of sentiments, this I thought is really neat. This says, yours free heartfelt sentiments you can add to your cards. I don't know where these came from, but this is really cool. There's this huge paper of all of these sentiments, and this is great for the inside of cards. And there's several of them, and I think they're all the same. So what I could do is use some, you know, cut them apart and use them and keep one as a reference so I can handwrite some of these sentiments, because you don't always know what to say in a card. So that I think is really cool. And then we have this. There, that is on one side, but the other side, and I think the reason she sent it was this, dogs and water. Very cool. I have a puzzle. I think it's something like that. It's a dog in water. And then there is this. It says, "Hello, Summer." And I love that. I might just frame that and hang that up on my wall. That is really cool. It has a backing so you could send it to someone in the mail, but I love it. I love peacocks, as most of you know. Oh, and by the way, speaking of peacocks, I don't know what peacocks made me think of it. I don't know why. I'm really close to 3,000 subscribers, you guys. And I have a big thing planned for it. So if you haven't yet hit that subscribe button down there, please do. And then if you know someone that would like this channel, please share it with them. I'd love to get to 3,000, very close. I didn't look today to see where I was at, but I think I'm within 50 or 100 of 3,000. I think I'm getting very close. Yeah, I think, Barb, they were free in something, maybe in a magazine, a card making magazine or something. I don't know. That's my guess. And she sent me these little owls. She knows I like owls. Not as much as peacocks, but I do like owls. That's really neat. Looks like a cut apart or a playing card. And then we have some cards that she sent. This is a thank you card, although I think it is ripped. No, I think it's just a piece of tape. Do I dare try to take the tape off? Let's see if I can get the tape off. Oh, it did. It came off. And it didn't ruin it at all. I thought the corner was ripped and that's why it was taped. Oh, so I can keep it together and then just do something to it. Love that. That reminds me of like a summer table. And then we have these, or this. This is, I think, from like a magazine or something. Love that. That would be a great card front. I'm going to set that aside. I might actually do something with this too. I'll set that aside as they inspire me. And if they inspire you for something, let me know. This is just a blank note card. It would be a great background for something. $294,000. Oh, 2.9. I get it. Okay. So I'm like 60 people away. I thought I was closer. And this pretty thank you card. Let's see. That's okay though. 60 is pretty close. I remember when I only had 60 subscribers. I remember when I had like 15 subscribers and I'm doing these videos going, please somebody notice me. And there are 3 or 4 of these thank you cards. And they could be made into something else, maybe with a real piece of ribbon and a really nice sentiment. I seem to think I've had this or something very similar before. This one I really like, and I don't know what I would do with it. Love it. It's blank inside. I wouldn't like cut it apart, but maybe add flowers to it. I'm going to set that aside. And then we have that, and I have someone that I am going to send this to the way it is. I'm not going to do anything to it because I know she will like it and she may want to craft it. Then we have this adorable little thank you teapot. Let me put that there too. I'm getting some ideas. I don't really have anything planned for the show. This says you're amazing. This looks like it was already handmade, thinking of you, because it is separate pieces of paper, just kind of a card already done. And then we have this blank one that says thank you. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. That says thank you. And then we have this happy birthday grandson. Now I don't have a grandson. But I don't know. I could probably do something to cover that up. And sending happy thoughts your way. I seem to think I've had this card before as well. Oh, this is one of those St. Joseph's Indian School. That's why I've seen that one before. And then this is for a special daughter on her birthday. I don't have a daughter. But I wonder if I can do something to it. Maybe not. I might put stuff like this and this in a future giveaway. So watch out for that. I'll have to get some more stuff together. And then, of course, maybe I would actually send it rather than not send it for months. Right, Connie? Okay. I like to go through my cards, and ones that are duplicates, of course, I like to give away, so you guys have something to craft with as well. All right, I'm going to stick these back in here. And yeah, I think I'll put that in a picture frame for sure. All right, let me put these back in this envelope. All right, you guys, if anything has inspired you, let me know. What would you do with the stuff that I have here? Let me get some of this stuff off of my desk so I can work, see what I have to work with. I love those gems. Fun times. Okay. Let's start. Let's use this one. I think that is so cool. This reminds me of like an apron in the kitchen, I think. I wonder. Oh, those red gems are not quite big enough to go in those cherries. But I wonder if I have some lace to put around the edge. It reminds me so much of an apron. I could go into my closet and look, but that would mean I'd have to take off my microphone because I don't think it would reach that far. I do have this lace, but I don't think it's enough, and it's not, no, it's not what I want, really. I have this lace, and that is flat. I was thinking of some other lace. All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to take my microphone off. Welcome in. Is it trebuchet? I'm embarrassed to say. I don't know how to pronounce that. Spell it out for me in the chat. Poor little old me is really bad at that. I am going to go grab my lace. I will be right back. It's going to be noisy because I have to take my microphone off. You can listen to Jonah barking while I'm over here. I will go fast. Yep, there's Jonah. He's barking at you. Okay, I grabbed both things. Okay, let me put my microphone back on. I clipped my microphone to my glasses. Pardon the noise. I know it's crazy noisy when I do something with my microphone. And then I have to clip the heavy part of my microphone to my shirt. Okay. Otherwise it falls. So I thought maybe I have some this type lace. Okay, Shay is much easier to say, for me anyway. I thought maybe that would look good on there. And do it all the way around. And I would have to not do it so much at the top. Okay, let's try it. Let's go for it. I'm pretty sure I have enough here. Okay, I'm going to, let's put some sticky down. I'm going to leave the corners kind of open because I think I want to miter them. So I'm going to leave it a little extra hanging off. And this ribbon has this lace, has this piece of ribbon, which that is going to be my piece that I'm sticking down. And I'm cutting the corners. I'm leaving it hang over because I want to trim them nicely, I think. I'm going to pull that piece back and put some of this down here. There we go. I hope you guys don't mind listening to Jonah bark. He's a little crazy. He is in case you don't know, he is our little beagle puggle mix. All right. I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. I'm kind of making this up as I go. It does look like a thing. What do I want to say? An apron. Do I want to put it on the top? Oh, I don't know. Okay. So I'm going to take this corner and I'm lifting it up to kind of free the edge. And then I'm going to take my scissors and line it up with the design here and just cut a diagonal if I can. There we go. And then I'm going to pull out these pieces that I cut off. So then we have a mitered corner. And I'm just going to trim this one part a little bit. There. My really good fabric scissors are across the house. I keep forgetting to bring them back. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to peel this up on this corner and just cut this diagonally. And pull out the pieces that I cut off. There we go. And trim that extra. There's a little extra piece hanging there. There we go. So the edges look really good. So I'm not sure what I want to do with the top. I don't think I want to, I don't know. Maybe just miter that corner and leave it be. I think I'll just miter this halfway and see how it looks. Yeah, I think I'll leave it like that, because I don't want to cover up the cherries either. There we go. Trim off this extra piece. There. And just kind of leave that like that. And I think I could put a layer of bling across the top, possibly. I hardly ever use this type of lace. The gathered lace, the ruffle. It does look like a pocket. You're right. So do I want to put bling across the top? Yes, probably. Let me get some of that extra adhesive off. And it does kind of remind me of like a either a tablecloth or an apron or something like that. Let me get my bling. My red bling. Open up my bling box. That's really cool. I really thought that card was ruined. I have to move some of my stuff to the floor. Oh, you know what else I have? Maybe instead of bling, we'll keep it looking like an apron. Here's that rickrack. And we already have a piece that looks like rickrack there. Oh, yeah. I wonder if it would look good on this, too. That might be too much, but I think I could put the rickrack. Yes, I know this is going to work. Put a little bit of this adhesive. I know, Angela, he's quiet. He's not sleeping, I don't think. I don't know what that crazy bird is doing. I do like that on there. It just kind of, you know, gives it a little bit more of a 3D feel. And I know it's covering up the little piece of the stem, but that's okay. We can pretend the stem is hiding behind the rickrack. There we go. I think that looks great. I love that. Finally using this rickrack. I've had this a long time. The real lace, yes, it is. I'm glad I thought of it. Okay, and I think I'm gonna just leave it be like that because I think it looks great. I don't have red gems that are big enough to fit those. So I think I'll leave it like that. That is great. A thank you card. That would be a great thank you card for like a grandma or something. I don't have a grandma to thank, but if I did, this would be good. Someone who cooks or is in the kitchen. Love that. Doesn't have to be a grandma. Okay. Then there's the envelope for it. I want to keep them together so I don't lose the envelope. Then there is this, which is a nice card itself. But what if I put flowers on top of the flowers to make them 3D? What do you think? And probably the same with this. I could add some little flowers in there. Let me get a sip of my drink again. I have little flowers handy. Let me grab my little flowers. I just happen to have these nearby. I like when I have things nearby. Denise, I think so. I'm pretty sure there are pictures of them on the Facebook page. They may be buried in there. This doesn't open, so I've never opened this. These are mixed purple white craft projects new. These little mulberry flowers, but they might be a good size to put a couple of these. Yes, I think this would be good. I'll get a couple of all the different shades. I'll cut the stems off. And we'll put a couple of these on here. That would be great. I have these little glue dots. And I'll just randomly put some of these around. 1, 2. I don't want to cover up the nice flowers in the picture too much. Okay. And I will trim the backs off. Yes, Jonah playing in the snow. I do remember that. This is cute. I think this will be good. I have to remember where I put my little guys. I can't see them. The white one you can't really see too good. Let me move the white one. Put the white one there. There we go. And put this one over here. The way the white one will stand out a little bit better. It's hard to find these little covers. There, this is not a lot to the card, but it sure adds a little bit of character to it. Trying to get the little backing off. Maybe I'll put some down here, kind of like they spilled out. Jonah and Crichton are pretty cool. What if I put some down like this, like they spilled out of the... I think that's cute. All right, let's do that. One there, kind of one there, and one there. Got to cut these little stems off, but the flowers themselves are perfect. I guess I have to take the backing off. They won't stick. Duh. One of my live moments here that I can't edit out. I don't go back and edit these. I do edit my regular videos. There we go. I think that is kind of cute. Kind of like they're spilling out of the spout. And I think I'll just leave that as is because I think that's cute. Let me get this desk cleaned up a little bit. I don't know where these flowers came from. Somebody must have sent them to me. They've been on my desk for a while. And I finally put them to good use. All right, I happen to have a paper clip there that'll hold that closed. And then what about, I could put bigger flowers on here. I have real flowers, well, not real flowers, but let's see, I need a pink, a light pink, and a blue. So let me grab my blue, and my pink. And I will grab this one because it has like peachy colors in it. Okay. Let me see what I have for the blue. I have to get some stuff out of my way. I need a really big blue and a dark blue. I may not have the right flowers for this. That's little. I don't have a really big and a really dark blue. Well, that's not going to work out then, is it? Unless I do a different color and put the blue in the center. Okay, let's get rid of these blue flowers. All right, you guys. These are earplug containers. I wish they still sold the earplugs I use in these containers because they really come in handy. I have one for each color of flower and they're in rainbow order on my shelf. I love it. They look so good. I don't have a super light pink, do I? Well, this isn't working out so well. There's a light pink, kind of like it. Well, this isn't going to work. I'm very disappointed. The only other thing I could think of is to switch up the colors. Oh, kind of like that pink over that blue looks pretty cool because then you can still see the blue. What if I put... I'm not sure. I have some smaller centers. Maybe another blue. Over that pink with like this little pink center. Maybe the dark blue. And I would put gems in the centers. And let's see, there are little pink guys down here. I could put this little pink guy there. Maybe an orange one in the center of that. I could just do Wink of Stella or stickles on the flowers. Maybe I'll just do stickles instead of covering them up. Okay, I'm going to do stickles rather than covering them up. Let's put these back. Two blue ones back in the blue since I don't really have flowers that are going to go with this at all. I need more flowers. This is like turning yellow. I don't know why. None of the other ones seem to be. I wonder if it's from the dye of the pink, you know. I don't know. There's Jonah saying hi to you guys. And Crichton, I bet Crichton is on the bottom of his cage, egging Jonah on. I hear Crichton clucking. I don't know if you guys can hear him clucking. All right, let's see. I'll put that over there. I have some pink. I'm going to do some pink lines on this pink one. I love playing with stickles. I'm going to be careful to not put my finger in any of the stickles. Oh, I love the way that looks. Oh, and there is a pink center of that one up there. So let me just put pink all through that. And let's see. I need something in the center of the pink one. How about like one of my unicorn icicle? I think I have one called unicorn. I'm going to do the unicorn in the center of this pink flower because it is clear and those black dots will show through. And also in the center of this big blue flower. And in the center of these little red ones. And then I have some blue. We have true blue, ice blue. I think the true blue. Let's go with the true blue. And turquoise. Let's do true blue. We'll see how it looks. Yes, that's good. That's a nice dark blue. Had a little sticky something. I don't know what that was. Okay, that's really cool. And then I need something for the big flower. Maybe to offset the no, this one's too empty. I was going to say to offset the unicorn, I'll do unicorn again on this big flower. One thing that's nice about these clear ones, whatever color is behind it will come through. So if you're only going to invest in a little bit of stickles, like one color, I would go with one of the clear ones like the unicorn, because it is very versatile. Or icicle, one of those. Rather than a bunch of colors. Of course, I'm on the other crazy end of that and buy the bunch of colors. All right, I'm going to stickle this bow. There we go. I think that came out really pretty. Very glittery, super pretty. And I will set that aside and try not to ruin it at all. Then I have this. I think I'll make a card with this. Let me get a card base. Oh, I have blue. Might have a darker blue. I have a lighter blue. Let me grab all my card bases here. I thought I had one that was more of a peacock color, like this one. That's the same one I have. I thought, oh, that other color would be good. I have that one that's darker. That's the one I was thinking. Yes, that goes with the blue in the butterfly. Okay, let's do that one. Let me check this one. I think that's going to be too, yeah, that's too much. I'll leave it like that. And this way I don't have to mat it. I can just trim it and it'll go right onto this card. There's Crichton. Finally, Crichton. Come on, you've got fans out here waiting on you. And since this was probably cut by hand, I'm going to carefully trim it on all 4 sides to square it up. I could take a little bit off the top since it's too tall for the card anyway. And then there's Jonah and Crichton. Jonah's given Crichton a piece of his mind. Take a little bit more off the top and off the bottom. I like that peacock clock. I have a peacock clock in my living room. I got it at, I know we talked about Cracker Barrel not long ago. They have peacock stuff. I was on a nursing contract. I guess it would be long ago because it would be more than 4 years now. And there was, I stayed at hotels, obviously, a lot. And frequently there would be a Cracker Barrel nearby, and this one was, you know, practically in the hotel parking lot. They had all of their stuff, their peacock stuff, on clearance. Now, this was, I think, before peacocks were as popular as they are now. I wonder if I should put something glittery behind that. Let me see. There's Jonah. Jonah's nuts, in case you haven't noticed already. He's crazy. I kind of like that. Well, maybe this on a white card base. I don't know. Maybe a different color between the two. Like more of a silver. Excuse me. All right, let's try a silver. This color might be good. Oh, I think that would be good. And I think I'll just leave just a little sliver of that blue. Okay, I think I'll do that one. I like that a lot. I'm not sure how it looks on screen, but in person the colors are really good. I dropped something. I don't know what it was. I hope it wasn't important. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for that card to embellish it. You guys, let me know what you think I should do. so I'm going to cut this down to 4. Oh, I should have done 4 1/8. Well, that's too... Well, that's okay. That'll work. By 5 1/4 then. Yep. I'm going to have to trim more off the top and bottom. And then I'm thinking I might try something fun with this. All right. I'm dropping everything. All right, I think I'm gonna fussy cut out his wings and the petals of the flower. Not all the way, but just a little bit, and then I'll pop them up so it'll give him a little bit of dimension. This is a thin paper, so I have to be kind of careful. It's not cardstock. That'll work. I just don't want to tear the paper. Hopefully my blade is sharp enough and won't ruin the paper. It's hard to see where I've cut already. Yep. Okay. I have to be careful with this paper. It's so thin. And in this case, I will leave all of that piece of paper intact because I'll want it to show behind the butterfly. Now, normally I would leave the peacock as my centerpiece, but this one here lends itself to the butterfly, and it has peacock feathers. I have to be careful and cut this piece out. All right. Okay, so there we have the butterfly sticking up pretty completely, which is pretty awesome. Now I'm trying to decide if I want to do that for the flower. I don't think so. I think I want to make the butterfly then my focal point. And this paper's thin, so I don't think I would put stickles on it, but I could put some bling on it. And then you can see behind the butterfly. Yeah, I think that's going to be great. Okay. Yeah, kind of like I did last week on a card. I liked the way that turned out. I don't know that I've done that so much before. I usually just, you know, cut it out completely. But I like this where I leave it partially stuck on the card. I think that's really a neat I don't know, a neat addition, something different. All right, so we have the base. And we'll put that down. I think that'll be great. This paper's super thin, so I'm going to run my tape runner. I'm going to run a couple pieces of it, not near the butterfly, kind of down here. Oops. Careful. It doesn't want to stick to the paper so well. And then I'm going to run some of this, because it's a little more gentle, to the back of this. I don't want to use wet glue. I would normally use wet glue, but I don't want to do that on here. And I don't want to stick it on the butterfly wings, obviously. This paper's quite thin, so I have to be careful what I do. It's like magazine paper thin. And this adhesive in this is very strong, and I'm afraid it will tear the paper. Okay, there we go. I want to get rid of any adhesive that would be underneath those wings. Just peel that little piece out because I don't want the wings to stick down. There we go. And I'm trying to decide, do I want to put foam adhesive underneath? Probably, to keep it up a little bit. I'll put a little bit underneath. I have some of these really small squares. Already cut apart. See if I can get them to work like I want. Maybe they don't come apart. No, I can't get those to come apart. All right, let's go with these circles. Plan B. Don't things know that I'm on a live show and that they have to behave themselves? And they should perform like I expect them to perform. There we go. Oh yeah, that looks good. It holds it up. I like it. I like it. I didn't use my new scissors. This is really cool. It stuck to my finger more than to the card. There we go. Okay. And then I can like curl them a little bit. Just by using my fingernail. It'll flatten out in the card, but in the envelope, but it'll still, when it gets to the person, it'll still be good. They'll know. Okay. Maybe some bling in the center of that flower. I know, it's pretty quiet. I have, oh, that big blue bling. All right, put the blue bling in the center of that flower. Maybe I should have put yellow. That's okay. I'll put yellow in the centers of the smaller flowers. Maybe this orangey color, this gold color. There we go. Oh, there's one more flower. There we go. I think that is really cool. I like it. Of course, I love the peacocks, naturally. Peacocks are my favorite animal out in the wild. And bird type animal especially. I like owls too. Zebras and giraffes are right up there as well, but peacocks are definitely my favorite. Love them. All right, you guys. Well, it's almost 9 o'clock, so I think that'll be the last card I make, since that's the last card I have out on my desk to make. And let's see, we have that one. That came out cute as well, with all of the flowers spilling out of the tea kettle. So if you have a pre-made card, it's super easy. Just add some flowers or some bling to it, and there you go. You've got something special. And this was either a catalog page or a magazine page, something like that. And that, I think, made an adorable card. And then here we have the stickles. After it dries, if you use a lot of stickles on your card and the card warps when it dries, just stick it under a heavy book or something for a little while and it'll straighten itself out. But of course, let it dry first. But here we go. That's another example of a plain card. And what's neat about this one is the background is matte and the stickles really shine against that matte background. You know, a lot of cards are shiny. And then the other card is this, I'll call it the thank you apron card because it looks like an apron. So, oh, you know, it would be kind of cool maybe to put a little red button in each corner down here and here. That might look kind of cool, and maybe up in the top 2 corners. But I think I'll just leave it alone for now. Let me know which card is your favorite. Of course, you know which one is my favorite. It's this here, because it's peacock. But I do love the others. I love that and that. And I think I did not really like this card at first. It's just not my style. But the lace, I love it now with the lace. I think it came out pretty good. Thank you, everyone who joined me. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody has a wonderful week. If you're in a line of bad weather, I hope your weather gets better. I know going into spring here in the U.S., some people get tornadoes and that sort of thing, and that gets pretty scary. But hopefully you stay safe. Denise, yours is the apron I think that's neat. It would go, if you had a recipe card or something to put inside there, that would be good. You know who this reminds me of? Is it Mary Angerbright? I can't think of her name. I'm bad with names. You know who I'm talking about, that artist. I think you know who I'm talking about. I think that reminds me of her style. Oh, next week is Easter. Next Sunday is Easter. Happy Easter, everybody. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday. I will not be doing a live show next Monday night, but I will be back the Monday after. So Monday after Easter, no show. But the week after, I'll be back. Okay, so next Monday. Yeah, next Monday, no show. No live show. I hope to have a couple other videos out. I have a couple filmed and I edited one, and I have to put the thumbnail to it and do a couple things on YouTube, and then that'll be live. I usually put those live on Patreon for a day without any ads, and then they'll be live to everybody. So thank you again, everyone who joined me. I appreciate all of you. I love looking at our, reading the chat and chatting with everybody. It's so much fun. And I hope you all have a wonderful Easter and a happy spring. And until the next video, you know what to do. Oh, wait, before we go, I do want to thank my wonderful moderators. We have Christine. Thank you for being here, Christine. I appreciate you. And all of our channel members, thank you as well. I appreciate all of you. Okay. And then, of course, everybody else. There you go. I appreciate all of you. And until the next video, now you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye.